that demo. Look that demo. Look, oral sex. Oral sex demo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look.
This is Tere Akuma, reporting to you, live from the tavern. Okay, so this is going to be a deck based around Raging Demon, Faith, and Ascended. Your main goal is to loop stuff like Josie, Kuroda, and other mana reduction stuff, and get your Faith card super buff, while setting up your Ascended line of basically Tube Foxes, Ganado, and Orthrus. You want to turbo out Neil Fisher as fast as possible, just putting as much on the board as possible to end the game, before your opponent can even get a chance to play. You really just want to go as aggro as possible, and let's go into the card by card. First off, one of Natural Fanatic. I'm going with a lot of Greedy Lions. This time really just focusing around cycling through the deck as fast as possible. This is going to be like your pseudo ramp, you just want to play it as soon as you draw it. But I also didn't want a brick, so there's only one. 3 Birth of a Dragon. This is the game winner. If your opponent chains to anything, you just play this and pretty much win. This card is way too strong right now at 2 mana, getting access to Ascension Vault. Once again, you've seen it on more of my videos. 4 mana, 2/5 Flight, Resonate, deal 2. It just does everything. It's impossible to set something up in front of this. 3 Josie, Kuroda. This is your main Faith card. You're pretty much always just cycling. This, you're either using it to reduce other copies of itself, or you're just playing it to reduce Malfestio Virgil. You just want to play this card as much as possible. 3 Malfestio, Hypnobird is back. This card is a menace right now. It's so easy to activate considering you only need 1 Faith proc, and as soon as you do, it's a big wall. You could just wall with it and then ascend off of it. You could do whatever you want with it, really. 1 Devil Successor Virgil. This is the big game ender of the deck. You can buff them up in your hand really easily, and then play them even without Ascended, and then just Demon. It's super strong. The Demon allows him to pop the card in front and shuffle a card. He gets buff and then he's just big agility running in. 3 Rite of Initiation. This is like the big reason to play black with Faith, I would say. You get so much recycling, and it's pseudo free because you get -1 MP. So if you really want to think about it, if you're playing this off of an active response, you're kind of using -1 mana, which is pretty sick. 3 Land of Light. This is the other black reason to play Faith. You get this easy revival. You're not getting like the most value out of it, considering you're reviving Josie, Kuroda a lot of the time. But even with that, you're just playing this to chain pretty much. Get board presence, get a meat shield, and then set up on another zone. 3 Tube Foxes. This is busted. There's no other way to say it. This card is insane. 3 mana, 2/4 agility is okay, but the second he gets Ascended, it's just crazy. He doesn't need to buff himself when he gets Ascended. He's hitting so fucking fast. He just comes back, and then as soon as you summon the new copy, you could ascend him again. It's absolutely crazy. Next we have 2 Orthrus. Orthrus is what you use to ascend Tube Foxes again. If you just set up a card, put it on the board, the mana cycle, and it stays there, you could use this to ascend it after the fact. And then they already get like the Ascended effect. So like this, it doesn't just ascend, it gets the full effect. It'll buff itself, it does everything. This card is insane, but I felt like running 3 would be bricky considering you already need to be on the board. But yeah, it's really good. 3 Neil Fisher. This is the thing that I feel like really makes this deck aggro. You want to play this and turbo it out right away. You want to get your Ascended count to 3 instantly, because eventually this card is going to be 7 mana or 6 mana for 3 mana. And you just use it to outvalue your opponent. In a really weird way, it's like a tempo version of Claire. where instead of paying for 6 after you get something, you just get another minion. This minion can be an ascended unit and then you just demon it, or it can be a faith unit used to buff your stuff. 2 Satsuki. Another thing, I wanted more faith, and this is just, you know, it's agility, it's fast pressure, it can get big. The main goal for this card is just to play it to mana cycle, hopefully it hits face. And I felt like it was the best of all of the other faith cards. And then 3 Chainsaw Ganado running it out. So Chainsaw Ganado is the removal of this deck. That Ascended trigger is insane, especially if you get it with Demon, allowing it to basically pop 2 cards at once. And yeah, that's the whole deck. One thing I want to say, if anybody wanted to upgrade, I would take 1 Satsuki out and then put in 1 Vile Killer, Alex Wesker. This card would round out the deck over a Satsuki, I would say, but it's definitely not needed. I'm having a lot of success with the list with Satsuki, so I didn't really feel the need to invest in it. But yeah, if you're looking for any upgrades, also a cool thing about this deck, it's really cheap. It's cheaper than the budget deck of Leon and Ashley that I might have uploaded right now. And I would say it's super competitive. Like, this is a super push deck, and I would say it's 2 very pushed archetypes. And Demon. Demon is just insane. For 23, it doesn't have to destroy the unit in front of it. Like, I understand that just giving something Ascended wouldn't be strong enough, but this shit is insane. You just play it on a Virgil, boom, pop, and then shuffle another card. He's huge, hitting huge tempo swings like I was saying. And I hope y'all will see that in the replay.
Oh, we fight to the death!
This is a little scary, but I have to do it, right? Magical energy, full power! Take that!
You lack discipline.
No! What should I do? Ha! Take that!
thousand deaths.